today's live is a little bit late, just like the last couple have been, I guess. So nothing too new with that. Give me just a second to reach that underneath the bed. Okay, that's not cool. Anyways, um, there we are. All right, back on the counter and good to go, I think. So I'm ready to chat on what's been going on if anybody's got questions and stuff. So it has been a pretty rough and crazy couple of days up here. So or now it's going into being a couple of days. So it's super frustrating, and hopefully tomorrow we'll have some answers. And we've got a couple of tests that were done today, and waiting for those to come back. So today they took a couple of skin samples out of my foot and sending them off to see if they grow into whatever they think it might be. And until we get that back, we're just playing the sit and wait game. So it's been pretty frustrating for everybody. I told my daughter, who had freaked out the last time I was in the hospital, that when I was just going up here for my appointment and that I'd be back home. That was my bad. So, hello Jessica and Crystal, JC, Rockstar, what's up? Doing all right? Gosh, sorry that you're back in there. Thanks, Crystal. Yeah, Everly Hernandez, what's going on? How's it going? So, finally had doctors and stuff come in from, what's the dermatology? Thank you. Hey, Patricia. So I had some specialists come in for that, and they were the first people that looked at me and didn't just like freak out at my foot and like go right to worst case scenario. So that was good. The main doctor that was in their little huddle said that she'd seen this before and had like 2 different ideas of what it could be, but in order to find out, they had to take a skin sample. And so that wasn't fun. Yeah, right, Anissa? So, yeah, it's been crazy. They pulled the samples out of the top of my right foot where the purple stuff was, and yeah, Crystal, it's so much different up here with the hospital as far as like medications and stuff went. It's such a joke. For half a second yesterday, I thought we were gonna have to run into some of that garbage, and it was immediately corrected by really cool professional people, so it didn't turn into anything like it did before. What's going on, Shayla? Let's see. Hi, Dan. I'm in a wheelchair myself, and I love your channel. You and your wife are such kind people. Thank you. That's super kind. Dang, Stormbringer, what's up, brother? Thanks for the super chat, bud. You're always killing it, man. Oh, I don't have any of my tripod stuff up here. That's crazy. What are you talking about, Anessa? I don't have crutches. What are you talking about? God is good, though. So, Stormbringer, thanks, man. Stormbringer is one of our members. He gets on here way too frequently, and throws down the super chat vibe. So, um, yeah, I can't wait until I need to use crutches. I've had some crazy dreams about being able to like stand up and like start walking. As long as I walked really slow, I'd be able to stay upright. So weird. I have the weirdest dreams about that. And, you'll need crutches for this. Anessa, I'm in a wheelchair, right? My legs don't work. So, all right. Let's see. This is too much for one person to handle. Thanks, Cindy. Sometimes it seems that way, I'll tell you. Oh, man. It gets pretty thick. So, yeah. It's, see, can you give me an idea on what the best way to get a van lift is? I'm worried about the cost. Shayla, yeah, absolutely. So I don't know what state you're in, but if you're, I know here in Utah, I used to work for a company out here that it's an independent living center. So they try to help people live independently. But my job with them, I was an assistive technology coordinator, and with that, I would go out and evaluate people when they would say that they wanted or needed anything, including vehicles, like complete vehicles and or lifts and or wheelchairs or whatever, ramps for their houses and stuff. So I'd go out and evaluate, and then we would write a grant over to the people at the state. So in Utah, they legislate for to have money for funding like that, and I think a lot of states probably do. Um, so you might want to try to find that equivalent there in whatever state you're in. Look up like independent living center in whatever state and city that you're in, and then see what they're able to come up with. Just let's see. Just recently moved and switched my Medicaid to Indiana. So yeah, I'd check in Indiana there and see what they've got. See what they've got for that kind of help. There should be a way to get it. There should be a way to find that information, and then being that you're on Medicaid or Medicare and stuff, they usually pretty much is going to be qualifying you financially, because to qualify for those, you got to have met the status for those things, and so usually you can qualify, and you've got people that'll work, that are paid to do that job to help you to get into it. So that's what I used to do. I used to write thousands of dollars of equipment and vehicles and different things for people. So let's see, what kind of IV do I have? Let's see. Like with this guy over here, I've just got how about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Anybody? All right, cool. All right, Stormbringer. So, anyways, yeah, the IV, it's in there. It's like they did like a small gauge after they blew the first one right there. So, what's up, Bianca, Shayla? Let's see, what do we got there? All right, thanks, you guys. Appreciate it. All right, cool. I blocked the calls this time, so blocked the calls and got off Wi-Fi, so shouldn't have any more problems. If you guys have any questions, man, like hit me up. But with our videos, we were gonna start trying to talk about how the day before went, which yesterday was a pretty crazy day. Hola, Rosia. I wish I could habla better, but I don't. But one of these days, maybe I'll be working on it better up here. How's your How's your left arm from the other day? Oh my gosh. Um, my left arm is it's still I don't know if you can tell really anymore, but there's still the swelling and stuff from the IV, and it's like still a mountain over here. When they went to come do blood like they do every morning at freaking 5 o'clock, the guy wanted to go into that, which just made me cringe first off, and then when I was like, let's not do that. Like that doesn't make any sense. Like it's a mound of owie already. And so then he went to the side of it and tried to go in like right here, which to me just like mentally was already gonna hurt, which it did. And he didn't get it, and he had to chase it for a minute until I told him to get it out of there. Like I don't know what it is. Like you can usually like see my veins pretty good. Like I'm usually like a pretty veiny guy, but something about IVs. They just try to my body tries to hide the veins or something. So it's been crazy with that. Um, yeah, yesterday was a really rough, weird, crazy day. I don't even almost remember exactly how things went at home before I left to go to my appointment. I had an appointment up here um, for just regular wound care, and that's when I came up for wound care. Came into my guy that usually sees me every time, and he's just like, "What in the world is wrong with your toes? You need to go right on over to the ED," which is I don't know if everybody else uses that term or if it's an ER where you live, but it was weird when they changed it to the ED because that ED usually means something else in this world. Dan, I'll be honest with you. I've been going through some trials, and I've seen you on here going through trials all the time. I find it so encouraging to see you punching each day in the face and just trusting God. You're an inspiration, brother. Man, I really appreciate you. Um, that's what it's all about, man. Like trying to share this. What's up, Doug? Dogs rule. Dan finally caught up with a live. I'm really sorry you're in the hospital. Thank you. Does it matter that I don't live independently? My mom takes care of me and my adult. Oh, and I am an adult. Oh, where'd it go? Takes care of me and I'm an adult, and I get my own check though. So it depends. Like when I was writing people up for that, like I would ask if they combine all of their checks like living together, or if like you're paying $50 or $100 or any amount of money to rent, so to speak. So if that helps you out at all, like I know if your mom makes good money, and they base it off the household income generally speaking. So you if that's the case, you'd want to say, or unless you're, I don't want to tell you to lie, but if you're taking and doing your own things and responsible of your own stuff, then like figure something out where you're just like, I just joined a few minutes ago. If you're doing your own things that way and can justify that you're just renting a room essentially from her, or I don't know, however, then you'll probably still be okay. But that does get kind of sketch, but and frustrating. Dan, what's the status? MRI, CAT scans, what have you done since you've been in the hospital? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me get you some answers. Um, let's see. So, CAT scans. Whoop, man, dang it. Sorry. CAT scans and stuff. Yeah, I'm nervous, Bianca. Um, Everything was a little nerve wracking. Honestly, I was a little more frustrated yesterday when I first came into the ER or the ED. Um, just because like my wound care doctor and then my regular doctors up here and all those people were saying, "Oh my gosh, what is that? You need to go to the ED right now." And then right when I went in there, they like immediately got me back to our room, which never, ever, ever, ever happened. So I don't know if that was to deal with some of that, but then they're like freaking out about the color of my toes, and then they had just specialist after specialist and started doing different tests and checking for pulses and checking for blood pressure, doing vein scans and ultrasounds, and then CAT scans looking for infections and x-rays looking for any bone breakdowns. Like, they've been super thorough, but then the only reason they wanted me to stay the night because they said they wanted the, let's see if I can remember who it was, one of the specialists to look at my foot that wasn't on anymore for the day. And so let me see if I can remember what it was. Which department it was. 1 second. So okay, sorry, I was trying to get this leg to chill out. All the different specialists were weighing in, and then they wanted oh my gosh, Andrea, if you're listening, babe, write it in there. I just can't remember. And so, yeah, no blood clots. They've checked everything thoroughly, everywhere. They came and put blood pressure cuffs on my like entire body, like all the way down through my legs, and then checking for like arterial flow and stuff. The specialist they were wanting to have come in the morning ended up not even ever coming down to see me, but the dermatology department finally came in, and they were the first ones that came in and didn't just like freak out. So they came in, and there was like a group of 4 of them, and they're like, "Okay, we've seen this before. It's not too uncommon, but there's like, it could be this way, or it could be this or this, and the only way for us to know is to take like a skin sample." So in order to do that, they like have that tool. It's like a pencil, and they puncture it into your skin, and then like cut it and take a little skin sample. They had to do 2 of them and then stitch it up. I have really good blood flow down there because, man, they couldn't get it to stop bleeding for stitches and everything. So yeah, the blood pressure thing, it's like I've done it twice now. They trust me, they're like trying to make sure they're not missing anything, I feel like. But each one of when they're doing that blood pressure test, they like test like each section, I guess, of the arteries and things, and or whatever, to make sure that you have good blood flow. Like, and they even have the pressure thing on your, all the way down on your foot, and so they just test everything, and then they've tested each individual toe to make sure that I have like good pulse, good blood flow, good everything. Like, there's good blood flow. There's like running all of my labs like crazy. They've been running all my blood work, and like nothing's super elevated. Like there's a couple of things that are elevated for inflammation, but they're not backed up by anything else for like when I had the cellulitis infections. So no, they're not worried about gangrene anymore. We've had lots of people that there were so many people today. I have to thank so many of you. There were so many people that were weighing in and helping with ideas and thoughts from their own lives to being like medical professionals and stuff that have dealt with other things that were like, oh my gosh, like you need to tell people you've only got minutes or hours that you need to be working on this. And no, I seriously, I'm so thankful uh, for you guys. Like it's a huge blessing to have so many people trying to put something together for you. So it was pretty crazy. Um, see, thanks Stormbringer. It says if you if you haven't liked the stream, make sure you subscribe to support it. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Hopefully we're back there, Crystal. All right, cool. Um, Shayla, you were saying you were concerned about gangrene. Yeah, I was. Andrea, they were asking a bunch of questions, and Andrea was finally telling me, she's like, dude, they're asking you all the questions because they think it's the necrotizing fasciitis or something, and they were like beating around the bush to not have to ask certain things, and just trying to rule things out with tests before having to mention it. And man, I was really grateful that they were being really professional and good that way, and not like getting me upset and frustrated about things because we didn't know what was going on. Um, let's see, what was the one about shortness of breath right now? Diane, how's your breathing? My husband has AFib again. Shortness of breath can be a sign of it. My breathing's been good. I've been monitoring all of my SAT stuff just to make sure it's good. I've taken a couple of deep breaths just because I'm trying to like straighten out. And yeah, I heard about compartment syndrome. Andrea was passing all the information on that she was getting from people that were suggesting that. And trust me, it was taken very, like we handled it like instantly. Like we're like, Andrea will just say what's on her mind to the doctors and whatever, and so she keeps them on their toes. But she asked every question that we had that had one of these different syndromes or conditions or thoughts or worries, and she would ask the question, and then like we had been doing different researches, and then Andrea's sister Bryn has been helping out and trying to answer questions, and then my brother-in-law's brother-in-law is a doctor in an ER, and he was weighing in, and so I was dropping down his info, and had a lot of people dropping ideas. And the only thing that's been close so far is the dermatology people. It sounds like she's an amazing wife, Diana. Is it Diane? Andrea is unfreaking real, incredibly amazing. She is seriously, she's a godsend for real. And Bianca, I saw your question a minute ago about something about like how you keep the faith or whatever in times like this. Really, I don't know what else to say other than like I really feel that the different challenges come for reasons, and I'm not gonna get upset about it or think that it's definitely not any thought in my mind that like God's trying to pick on me. If anything, I'm like super blessed with everybody that's trying to help out, and it brings, you know, thousands of people together really quick, and all this it's been crazy. So sorry, bud.
Just throw some.
Okay. Yeah, whenever. I just so you know, I'm just have a live video going, so if you don't mind, but
Sorry.
no, you're totally fine. You can be a part of it if you want. You can hang out. um, but Shayla, thanks. She is beautiful. Andrea is gorgeous. She's a crazy mix of gorgeous and brains. So, not one that you want to, not one that you want mad at you. So she's puts it how it is. So, we are your YouTube family. Yeah, it is. That's why I usually start these off saying hello, family. You guys are always there. You guys do weigh in a ton and help out, not just on this, but like, it's been pretty awesome having all of the support and everything for the last couple of days. That might be gone. I might just need to grab this
We'll
one.
get you some more.
Okay. Let's see. Alice Lake, late to the party. We checked out by Vascular. Yeah, Vascular and Dopplers, all this stuff. Like, they did everything. Keeps you straight. Yeah, she does. I think it takes somebody as powerful as she is. She is freaking powerful. I used to get away with way too much, so yeah, she's a good wife that knows how to be married and make sure she's got married to a good dude. You definitely can't pull. Definitely not going to get away pulling something over her eyes, and nor would I want to. It's been years of changing from from my previous lifestyles in life to when I had straightened out and really made a lot of life changes just before my accident. Like several months before my accident, like I quit drinking and partying and being a dumb partying boy. And yeah, I'm so glad with the timing of it. A lot of people have thrown that around and like, oh my gosh, like you had all this stuff happen like after you started trying to make your way back to God and whatever. And I don't look at it that way. I think it probably saved my life. So cool. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so I try to be on God's path. That's right. So, what's up, David? Cheers, man. Yeah, Andrea. Andrea and I, honestly, we put a lot of prayer and thought into when we're posting and stuff, and hoping that whatever we're posting and talking and sharing is helping to get in front of somebody that's going to benefit from it, Yeah, Rach. And so Andrea has a great saying about that. There she is, baby. Gosh, you're gonna make me cry. Stop it. Okay. It's a good thing I'm a big tough guy and not a little baby. Hi, babe. Andrea has an amazing thought on that I've stolen over the years. And like we put it out that God does give you more than you can handle. And he does it so that you remember that you need to rely on him in order to help you get through it. So, and it really seems like it's true because, like, gosh, it's like the stuff hits, the poop hits the proverbial fan, and then it's like, now what? And I think on our own is when bad things are happening, or you don't have it to stay together mentally and physically. And like I have a lot of faith that that God sees me and knows me, and just, you know, helping me to do what it is I'm supposed to do here. So yeah, it's a cool way to look at it, honestly. Um, yeah, thanks, Anessa. But anyways, it's sometimes, man, it's embarrassing when, like, going from one thing to another and having a platform like we do. It's like, what the heck kind of what is this? Like, Friday when I broke my leg, that was embarrassing enough. Like, I mean, I fell to the ground getting out of my van and broke my femur, and then like, everybody's blown away about that. And then a couple days after that, I'm at the hospital, stuck in the ER, unable to go home again. And it's like, what in the world? Like, am I just like sitting here trying to conjure up things to keep trauma happening online or what? But oh man, I don't know. It's crazy. But anyways, I appreciate everybody being here right now. If you guys are hitting like and, you know, supporting and helping out, I'd really appreciate it. And we appreciate it. And just thanks for being here anyways. But also, you guys that are regulars or being regulars or want to be around more, we do have the subscription things on there too if you want to help support our channel. Not just because I'm like in the hospital, I'm not just saying that, but like just on a regular basis, we do have the memberships that are cool. So more than welcome to sign up and support us that way. But if not, and you just want to hang out, I love you. You guys have sent so many good vibes and so much good info through here today, and really given us all sorts of information to give to our doctors. And it's funny to be telling, like, I was telling our doctors here, I was like, okay, I'm not trying to be like super annoying, but like, we have our platform and we have like professionals and doctors and stuff like writing in from all over that are trying to help out, and they're suggesting this because of this, or, you know, all the way through there. And they were really good about it too. They've been willing to listen to Andrea and I both and entertain whatever questions we have and try to give the best answers they can for everything. So yeah, Stormbringer's a member, and he's got the wheelchair logo up on there. So your name stands out once you're a member, and then you get access to different emojis on there. Let's see, my brother helps me down there. Let's see. Yeah, you are now. Let's see, Alice. He says you are now on a prayer chain in Wisconsin. Is that I suck? Is it WI Wisconsin and northern Minnesota? Yeah, that's my brain trying to put it together. But that, see, like stuff like that, man. That's like seriously so powerful. So thank you. It really means a lot. So, you guys are awesome.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
Not bad. Just, you know, I've got a live video feed going, but if that's all right. But I don't mind whatever talking about. I just don't want you to feel blindsided if you're showing your face or doing anything too embarrassing. I don't want people to see. But and I can keep it turned away from where you need to be or anything too. Just whatever. Tell me, bud. So let's see. All right, got the where are we at on? Whoops. And how are your toes? They're still purple. They're still purple. I honestly don't think they're as purple, but I don't think they're not different. But maybe they're a little different. They don't look like they're turning black right now. So that's good. Shayla, yeah, sign up. It'd be awesome to have other mods if you want to sign up on the membership stuff here. It'd be cool. So let me know. Could be from the hardware they put in your leg. Yeah, we've been all over all sorts of ideas, and so the toes they're still purple, but I think it's going to be falling into dermatology's lap. Let me turn this so that people can come in the door and not freak out. 1 second. Let me turn this thing. I think they're like right at shift change and trying to come in and do stuff, but making them be shy. 1 second here. All right. Oh, there we go. I hit mute. Now we're good. Gosh dang, don't go anywhere. Got it. Now is it? Good now? Okay. There's a mute button over there too. So I hit that. Man. Thanks everybody. So, what was I saying? So you were asking about my toes. Yeah, I think that it is going to fall into dermatology's lap, and dermatology came and took a couple of skin samples where they stick that plug in there and twist it and like cut down in. So gross. And I can feel it. Like it's so crazy, you guys. Like I've never known to I know when I've been having like wound stuff done on my toes, it hasn't like hurt. It just like makes my nerve pain kind of go crazy, but like I can still feel, and like I know right where they were drilling that thing in, and that's what I'm trying to answer you right now. So they're still purple. The toes are still purple, but dermatology came in and took those couple of samples, and they're going back and trying to throw them in a petri dish or whatever to grow them for the night. And no, they numbed it. But they did 2 holes like right next to each other, so it ended up basically being one big hole that they had to stitch shut, and it wouldn't stop bleeding. And can they do nerve brain to help you? Like just on the regular rate, I don't know. We've eliminated that as a possibility through the years, just because with that condition, the adhesive arachnoiditis in my spine. All the nerves are like clumped together, and they can't separate it enough. They can't separate it enough to know which nerves are the sending ones and receiving ones, and so the problem is if they do the wrong thing, they can upset stuff, and then it can cause like even more pain, and then that new pain will be like unfixable. So like I did a lot of research on that years ago and was like, okay, I'm just not willing to roll the dice on that. When we were up at the hospital, with the broken leg, shoulder still sucks, just so you know. I haven't done surgery on my shoulders yet, but on the other day, see, I got distracted. What was I gonna say? Anyways, it must not have been that important. Something blah blah blah. But you guys that are here, I really appreciate you guys. Those who have been like weighing in and giving thoughts and prayers, and adding prayer groups and prayer ropes and prayer everything. Like seriously, they're like I really believe all that energy is here and positive and whatever. What ER here in Texas? Let's see. Hold on, I'm buzzing back to see if I missed something. Let's see, praying for you, user farmer. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for just being a member, you guys. Stormbringer and Farmer B20, you guys are awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate your membership, man. You still pumping iron with that shoulder? I wouldn't say I'm pumping iron. I'm trying to like keep blood flowing still, but like I've lost so much, and like I can't do hardly any chest stuff without it like popping and hurting way worse. And like shoulder exercises are pretty rough. Even curling right now, when I go to curl, it pops my shoulder really good. So it's lame. I'm trying to keep it active and trying to get into the gym a little bit more. Thank you. Rage, thank you for the sign up. Yes, that is so awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, by the way. So I really appreciate it. Is your toe still purple since they checked it? Yeah, they are. I can. One second, let me move this band and I'll show you. I can show them off here. We got enough people probably curious what's going on with them, and yeah, let me just peel these open so you can see it a little bit better. One second, you guys. Oh, okay. All right. So if you're squeamish, look away, because I'm gonna like show the toes or whatever, but it's not too bad. It's just disgusting that they're purple. So that's what they're trying to figure out. And I'll look at that in a second. So you got I can turn the camera on, so that's better. So anyways, I know that probably looks really gross. I'm sorry. It's like, it looks a lot darker on the camera lens for some reason. It actually looks way better in person right now than it has this entire time. So like that's a huge plus. Sorry, it's gross. Feet people, sorry. I hope I don't give you like foot nightmares and now your foot fetishes don't work anymore or something. But, yeah, you can see the bandage there for where they took the skin samples. Like, it's so crazy because I didn't even think that I'd be able to like feel this as bad as I do, but right through here where they took 2 plugs of skin out that were like the sizes of pencil erasers, I guess, and then they had to stitch them, and then they had to stitch that shut. So, yeah, it they numbed at first, and I couldn't feel the shot when they numbed it, so that was good. But like I could feel when they were cutting that, when they were pulling the skin out, and then when they, like, by the time they were stitching it up and stuff. Let's see. Oh, that sucks. You're like this. Sorry, Zoe. Yeah. Normal to be nervous. Your toes still dark colored. And did you just miss the? I'm just trying to show you. Okay, if you're here, and this is it right here. So, there's the toes, and yes, they're still purple, but not as purple. Not as purple. So I'm grateful about that. Like, I see that they look really dark on the screen when I'm holding the camera pointed at it. And so I'm not sure why it always looks that way. I do have my mic. I did not think I had it. That's great. Did they give you tetanus shots? No. Did they give you tetanus shot after they numbed your toes? No, that freaks me out. Stop talking like that. Let's see. Here we go. Charging cord. This is the shoulder problem. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Okay. There we go. So vasculitis is what they're talking about. Something. It's either vasculitis or, man, this is live is active. Yeah, it is. Praying for you. Thanks, Zoe. Yeah, we hope they can figure it out. Should know by tomorrow afternoon. The doc with dermatology was saying that we'll know. There's like 2 different things they said it could be. Babe, if you're on here, if you want to type them in there. I can't remember what it is, but I think that vasculitis is something, and I'll have to look that back up again. You're going to be blessed and strong. Thank you so much. Stormbringer, thanks for answering. You responded yes, and I suppose that was for me. Anne Marie, yeah. Sorry, Anne Marie, I was trying to answer you a couple times on there. And what's up, Farmer B20? We're all, thank you, man. It really means so much. It's seriously so crazy. You guys are awesome. Melissa, stop. You guys, well, for some reason, whenever I'm in the hospital, turn up all the wussy man emotion that you can, and that's what ends up happening to me. Let's see if this works for the charting on my phone. So Andrea got on here and put a couple sad faces on there with the crying tears, and I almost lost it. Vasculopathy and vasculitis. So Anne Marie, thanks for, I'm glad you're connecting with Stormbringer now. I was trying to help you out, but I don't lose my connection here. Most likely thrombotic vasculopathy. Whatever. Thrombotic vasculopathy. Babe, send that to me too so I can Google it later. Seriously, you built your kids a beautiful room on a wheelchair. That's pretty. Thanks. Yeah. I love those kids. And I love building, so it worked out. It was fun. Um, let's see. Thanks, babe. Appreciate it, and I freaking love and adore you. So thank you for being so strong. Right? It is a mouthful. It's crazy. It does take a village. Um, my kids are so freaking sweet. Absolutely. Let's see, what was that last one about the kids? Your kids absolutely rock. Absolutely watching your videos. um, do they? Let's see. What is that, Kitty? What a burner something? Hold on. Kitely Bunner, Catlin Bunner. Praying for you. Do they? And then it cuts off. So I'm not sure what you were saying. Melissa, you have a beautiful family and a wonderful support wife. Andrea is a freaking rock star. Stormbringer and I were just really kind of delving into that, but I will tell anybody how grateful I am. I'm thankful that I have her. Like, it takes a good woman to pull a lot, like the good out of a lot of men, I think, sometimes. Just to have direction. And it can go the other way too. Like, I think wherever you're putting your energy, like, I know I was able to find the wrong way, but now that I'm trying to make choices to go the right way, like Andrea's there and we're going that way. And it's really important that you have somebody that can do that. Like, she's freaking slaying it at home, taking care of the kids, the house, and everything, and I'm in here just living it up with sunshine and lollipops on the beach. Just kidding. Tara, yes, I have pulses in my feet and toes and right out to the end, and they're warm, and they've checked all the veins and the artery flows, and they've checked they've done all the PIP testing. They've done Anne Marie, thanks. I hope you heard me. I hope you heard me. Is that guy? Like, she's amazing. Melissa, I've been with my husband 25 years now, and now I'm disabled. He's always there for me. That's so cool. What's up, babe? Seriously, Stormbringer, quit trying to out-talk me or out-think me on there. No, Andrea is exactly what you should be looking for if you want to have a decent relationship and wife and family and stuff. You don't want that girl that just wants to party at the club, man. You gotta like look further down the road, whatever it is, like whatever your end result is. You need to find somebody that sees that with you, and if you do, that's pretty golden, you know. I think that's the key for all of it. I know Andrea and I have the same interests and goals for our end result and whatever in life. And I'm gonna try to get this mic up. Can you hear that better? Yeah, I don't know if it made any different sound. Super curious if it did. But yeah, it's nice to be able to have a woman that doesn't take your BS and your lies and whatever. Like, somebody that holds you accountable for your choices and words and all that stuff. Because I don't know what it is, why it seems like society just built it into being a game or something that way. So you see, yeah, you guys got it all figured out with all this. Yeah, for real. Yes, Anne Marie, exactly. Yeah, that's why That's why every time I comment on the description on these videos or when I get on here, the first thing I do is talk about what's up, YouTube family. It seriously ends up being that way. You should, gosh, you should read through the messages on Andrea's posts today, and you'll see super fast like how many people have been over the top kind. Yeah, Melissa was like a freak accident. It's so silly. Charlene, I'm happy that I found you on YouTube. Something about you and your family caught my attention. Charlene, thanks. Tiara, yeah, the other day I was getting out of my van and trying to lower myself down to the ground. My shoulder's weak and needs to be replaced, so I was trying to sneak down and then turn around to sit in my chair, and when I was going to turn around, my foot pushed on the foot plate of the wheelchair and like zipped it out backwards. And then like I kind of went down to the ground slow, but right when I got down to the ground, it ended up like I heard that big pop inside my body and heard an audible snap. So like I knew it was problem city already. And we need to see if we can get up to 100 people and just keep it in here for a minute. That'd be cool. So get your friends in here for a second. So quit like teetering around as like 97, 98, 90, 80, 70. MS with make one strong. Anne Marie saying MS with make one strong. Yay for Andrea. You guys are both awesome. Thank you. How long have I been subscribed? Probably since COVID. Oh, somebody's asking you. Yeah, you were here from the very beginning, Stormbringer. You were like one of the first subscribers, like in the first batch of when we were doing that. But yeah, I really appreciate it. So Melissa Martinez, I've had a few people come through the hospital with broken femurs and they have a weight attached to the broken leg. Yep. So when I was sitting on the ground at home, the paramedics came and they pulled out this telescoping brace and pulled out the brace and moved my leg over onto it and strapped my foot in it, and then that brace that they have, like once they strap the top part of your leg in, then they can pull the bottom half and then lock the rails so that they can hold whatever tension they decide that they're going to put on there. And then that held until I got to the hospital, and then at the hospital they eventually had to take that off so that the paramedics could go back to their thing. And so, well, see, look, 98, there we are again. And so when we were at the ER and they had to move it, they put their boot on, and it has like a loop on the bottom of it, and they had a rope tied to that, and then that goes to a pulley and then hangs down, and then they put sandbags on that to keep it pulled out in a way. So yeah, it seemed really like barbaric, but it is what it is. I had to sit like that all Friday night, Saturday, all day and night, and then Sunday until they did the surgery. So, see, we're up there again in the 90s, 91, 92. Keep it going, guys. Don't be dipping out yet till we're over 100. And then you can go, I guess. Let's see. Deed Reaper. What was that name? Deed. Oh, where'd you go? Deed Reaper. Hello, I'm new to your channel. Prayers for you. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Welcome. Thanks for chilling over here. Straight from the Mighty Warrior's heart. Mighty Mariah. Hey. Thank you. I'd feel bad for my patients and they'd be miserable waiting. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was so dumb because like the doctor that was on call was a surgeon, and surgeons aren't used to prescribing pain medication. And I take a good amount of opiate pain medication to manage just my regular nerve pain, let alone the fact that I'd broke my femur, right? And so, like, they never even got anywhere close to managing the normal level. Like, they never even got anywhere close to the dose for my regular nerve pain, let alone the broken stuff. So it was lame. There were a bunch of uncaring people up there. There was only one shift that Andrea and I were like, oh my gosh, like, made us really appreciate this hospital, because every time we're here, like, people are really compassionate and kind. And Andrea was suggesting that it's because it's like a training hospital, so they're kind of always on their A game. But hospitals like that, you know, they're kind of already sour and seasoned and whatever. But it was pretty annoying to have people like just treat you like crap, like you're annoying them nonstop. So therapy therapin pinicpa, I don't know how to say that. Therapin something. Can you feel anything in the toes? So I just have like an overwhelming amount of like tingling and numbness down in my feet. So I don't feel like any new pain or anything from it. The top of my right foot, they took 2 punctures of skin out of it today and what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, see, look, we're right at 99 now. One more person, where are you? So they did the 2, gosh, what was the word? I almost said it. Not samples, but they took the 2 plugs of skin out, and then they're just going to go try and throw those in the good old petri dish to see how they grow. You guys, I really appreciate it, man. While you're here, just hit the like. I would really appreciate it. Cultures, thank you. That's the word. You're the winner. Ding, ding. So they had to... No, not culture. No, there's something else, right? No, it is. No, what's the... Biopsy. Biopsy. I did it. I figured it out. Did your fall mess up anything with your baclofen pump? No. Like, I know when there's a problem with that thing. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And I didn't... Like, I went down slow. Like, I really thought... Like, I was thinking to myself in the last couple seconds, I was like, oh, whew, all right, that wasn't too bad. I'm okay. And then, like, right at the last second is when I heard that pop and felt that big problem. So Mighty Mariah, I have to start wearing compression stocking over my knee for water fluid. I don't know what compression type to use. I know it's different for everyone. Yeah, so yeah, you guys, subscribe, please, everybody. We're almost there. 98, 99, still not busting over 100. Today's healthcare can be horrible, but usually it's pretty decent here. It sucked so bad fighting all weekend, though, and they never, like, seriously, I think Andrea probably, we broke down Andrea broke down mathematically. I don't do all that number stuff, but she broke down, like, the dose that they were giving me. It did hit 101. Oh, man, I missed it. Yeah, she broke down the percentage of the medication and like what percentage of my normal stuff that they were treating at, and it was pretty crazy that it was so low. Yeah, nerves suck, man. It doesn't make sense. Like, my leg, all my pain is in my leg, like before the break even, but nothing's wrong with my leg. I broke my back, but the nerve pain says that there's something wrong in your leg, so let's make it hurt. Like, anytime you don't have that connection of the brain to to that body part, I guess it like, instead of being all happy and nice and sweet to you, it just comes out in nasty nerve pain. Wouldn't it be nice if it was like you couldn't stop giggling and you felt like somebody was tickling your foot or your leg or something all the time? And oh, good, thanks, Vanessa. If somebody was, if instead of the nerve pain, you got like nerve silly stuff, I don't know. I can't believe Home Health didn't check you out head to toe. She should have definitely looked at your feet. The one that came out did. I swear they weren't there wasn't anything that it was 8 o'clock on the night before. Let's see. What are you saying there, bud? You should do a podcast. Your voice is so soothing, not in a weird way. Stormbringer, it's funny. Anyway, not like kind of. It's funny. I hear that stuff a lot about that, but we do have our podcast stuff that we started. Gosh, we need to just pull the trigger on it. No, Melissa Martinez. This is the first time my toes have been like the way they are. Yeah, they've never done this. They go like grayish. Thanks, farmer. They go grayish purple and just like crappy blood flow and whatever. But like to look as dark as they did yesterday, where they looked like black on camera, like it looked like they were like black and ready to fall off. Like I lost my I lost my control a couple of times. Oh, hey, thanks, Leon. Thanks for the super chat there, for being a member here. Where you at? Where'd it go? Oh, no, I just tapped way too many things. Is that the new sign up that just came on here? Did you just do that, Leanne? Let's see. What to do? Yeah, you guys, I appreciate this. We're good. Good? Yes. Yeah. Good catch on the words. I don't think I caught it. But, well, good, Stormbringer. We'll have to. Oh, sorry. We need to launch the podcast stuff. We had the recordings and we released them on here. And then it just started messing with the algorithm because like podcast stuff comes across differently. And I don't think they're on there anymore, are they, babe? Okay, Rach. Thanks for the super chat. That's awesome. The $50 super chat. That's super kind. Thank you. Seriously. You guys are crazy. Right? See? I was fine until Stormbringer said your name, and now... Yeah, we really appreciate it. And we appreciate help, for real. It's so kind. Oh, please don't feel like you have to do anything like that, Mighty Mariah. Like I say, just being here, man. Like if you're part of the numbers. Look, see, we're over 100 again. So screenshot. We're over there, right before it disappears. All right, hit it. No, 106. See, there we go. Keep on going. That's the kind of numbers it should be all the time. Where's everybody at all the time? Maybe I need to come on at this time later on. Yeah, we're all here in different ways, like whether you're saying something here for me, for somebody else, like receiving something, like seriously, it all works out. It's pretty crazy. And if you can help, like there's people that keep everything going in every way. Crafty Cat, hey, how are you? Haven't seen you in a long time. So... Hey, I got the 106 in my name. Sweet. That's cool. Did it just put that there, or what was that? Did you put it there, Stormbringer? Oh, got it. Man. You see the toes? Do they not look as purple to you? Does it look different right now? Do you remember?
Fairly purple, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, your legs have been more dependent.
Yeah.
Meaning hanging down.
So.
Does that feel okay?
Yeah. Yeah, just getting some medication real quick, guys. So, my husband is suffering from adhesive arachnoiditis as well, from degenerative disc disease. He watches your channel because you help him feel not so alone. Man, I hope he messages and emails. Like, he can email me on there if he ever has any questions. I don't know if he's figured stuff out to help with the pain, or if he has questions about it. Like, our whole thing has been trying to help educate people about the adhesive arachnoiditis. So, like, it's crazy. It was 4.5 years before we even had the diagnosis and knew what was going on. So, yeah, if we can help out, that'd be great. Does he have it under control, or is he like in a ton of pain also? It seriously makes a huge difference when you start researching as a group. Holy crap. I used to be in pain, like I'd be on the floor screaming and convulsing and like going to the grocery store with my kids, and the adhesive arachnoiditis pain would hit and I'd be like screaming and holding onto a shelf, or like I remember at the airport, or we were at the 9/11 building, memorial building, and I was like on the ground in the hallway there, like just out of my chair on the ground, like ready to piss myself in pain. It was crazy. I got to go back and read that, what you just said about nerve blocks, because actually, so we stayed away from the nerve stuff because of the fears of it screwing things up. Ooh. Definitely feel that. Thanks.
Yeah.
Just because of the fears that it could make things worse, on not just the nerve blocks, but where they like burn the nerves, or what the right term for that procedure is. Do you know what that procedure is, Shad, about where they not cauterize?
Yeah.
It's something else that
Ablation.
Ablation.
Yes. It's
Is that
ablation.
nerve ablation?
Yeah.
Okay. The fear of that is like whatever it was. Oh, cutting the nerves too. They've talked about, like, and then they're like, well, then obviously if they end up doing research and figuring things out down the road, you're not going to be able to get it back, and so it's like, all right, I'll deal with the pain for the hopes that someday it'll change. Rage. That's what. Okay, I got to go back and read some of this. I'm missing out on a bunch of good stuff here, I can tell. Josh, I hope you get better soon. Thank you. If I've ever had it, I've had it there before. Oh, you've had it there forever. Okay. I was just wondering if you were saying like it just, like their lowest passion as 113. Does everybody have a number? Let me see. Nope. You guys are just number people. My husband is suffering from AA as well, from his degenerative disc disease. And then Charlie, I've been praying nonstop since the accident, believing God has answers and strength for you. I can't imagine being another hospital stay. It's seriously so dumb. Not what you said. The hospital is just not. That's cool. Thanks, Anessa. Crafty cat. Maybe elevate your legs. I've got it over here elevated right now. Trying to keep it
up. It's not above my head or anything yet, which I'll do that in a little bit, but I wanted to take it out of that dependent position to make sure it doesn't go funky on me. Real moms don't clock out. That's true. Holy crap. Start a chat. Yes, to educate each other. Yeah. And that's you help out when things are so knowledgeable. See, that would be great. Thanks. He gets nerve blocks every week, but it's anybody's guess if those are going to keep working from week to week. So I keep on passing on, and I need to just go do it. If all this stuff would calm down, I'd go check it out. But the DGR stimulator, hold on, right, DGR, look it up, DGR stimulator. Your neurosurgery team should be the ones that would be doing it. But it's supposedly, I did the trial for like the spinal stimulator and didn't work at all, honestly. And but that DRG stimulator was supposed to be the next and latest and greatest thing. And when I was doing wound care at the other hospital like a year and a half ago, one of the doctors there had it to treat some pain that he had, some nerve pain that he had, and he received, like, he said 98% relief from it, and he said it was amazing and that I needed to go check it out. And then Andrea and I were reading about it. The TENS machines didn't do anything for me, but we were reading about the DGR stimulator, and it doesn't go inside like the other stimulator or whatever. Like, they don't have to get down in there the same way. It's like on the outside, the roots, the dangling something stimulate. Anyways, check it out, DGR. So, you know what, I did the spinal stimulator trial. They screwed me. It was supposed to be like a 45-minute thing. It took like 4.5 or 5 hours. Not 45 minutes, and the dude kept on, like, they had these long, really long, like, I swear they were like 10 inches or at least 10 inches or big needles that they would like try to, like, because they try to run it down your spine, and he kept on bending it because of all the scar tissue and stuff. And so like this doctor, like, getting into it, the hours that were ticking by, he just kept on. Look at Andrea's comment. Are you talking to me, Stormbringer? Did I miss a comment from her? Where are you at? I can't get the damn mop handle to twist and extend back up. Babe. Go grab 2 pliers. The slip jaw pliers that I have in the garage, like the red and the blue ones, and then put just softly, don't scratch, don't dig it in like you have to, but just put it on both sides, and then like turn them in towards each other, and it'll fix it. You'll be able to undo it. Or put on a pair of the rubber gloves. You'll be surprised at how much less you have to physically try to hold on to it, babe. Like, go get it. Go put some of the little ones on and then do it. So, hi. Okay, hi.
I do our report out here. Since you're
Oh, well,
busy with that.
thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. All right.
Thank you.
Yes.
Gosh, you guys have been live marriage advice right here. That's right. Send your. So the CRPS too, Melissa. Let's see. CRPS is another thing that he was saying that DRG stimulator is amazing for. We need to check into it. Like, I don't know. I haven't done it yet. I haven't checked it out, but babe, go put the little gloves on from, like, in our back room, and then try and do it, and like work it towards each other, like grab on the left and the right, and then bring the right hand counterclockwise. I know that sounds probably like, I'm not saying that you're not capable of knowing left, like righty tighty, lefty loosey, but when you're like trying to undo those rods and stuff, like seriously, you start thinking that you're like doing it in the wrong direction because it just feels like it's getting tighter. But Melissa, my sister has it. She says it makes a huge difference. Oh, so for real? See, I knew you were going to say that, babe. And I knew it, but I wasn't saying it to be rude. You know that. I was just like, I know that when I start doing it on ones that I can't get apart, I start thinking, for sure, I'm doing it wrong. It's got to go the other way or something. But Melissa was saying, yeah, I have CRPS in my pelvic area due to back-to-back surgeries. I'm not sure if I want to have another surgery because of the damage already done. That's my biggest fear. Like, I've got such a case back there. My neurosurgeon up here at the University of Utah, like, he's always, like, he told me, you know, after he tried to do one of my surgeries, he's like, in my whole career, I've never seen anything like that, and like so much damage in there. But he's always been really good to me. See, real moms don't clock out. Love to you and yours, regardless. You're so brave for sharing. Thanks. The DRSEB cured many diseases with fasting for 3-7 days. What is that? I'm gonna have to a screenshot. I always try and research the different things that we hear on here, because we obviously get lots of suggestions and things. But so Melissa, with the spinal stimulator, I'd be kind of sketchy. If you've already had like problems and stuff, I am not telling you as a medical professional or anything else other than a gee whiz, what's up, buddy? I would be more leery about that. So I had a friend that she has an L1 injury, same as mine. I swear she has like a reverse of all the symptoms so my body's the worst on the left and it's like really bad, and her body's all on the right, and then like the way that a lot of our symptoms show up are the same. She did the stimulator, and I did the backlift and pump. Finally, I did the trial for both, but the backlift and pump trial was phenomenal. I wish the pump catheter went in at the same point where they did the trial. I'd be in a whole different life right now, I'm sure. I knew what you was getting at from the first comment. Oh, guys. So, babe, but grab those other pliers, and Rye knows where they're at. Tell him to go get the big pliers. The amazing thing, Dan, is you still show up for your wife and help her over a video chat. I love that you're an example of a true husband and a loyal husband. Yeah, thanks. It's kind. I wish I could be home with her, dang it. Oh, Farm B20, man, you snuck out before I probably said bye, but thanks for being here, and I hope you heard me say goodnight. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I really appreciate it, you guys. So, sorry, going back right here. Trying to find. Oh, where you at, babe? Hold on. The point is, I need you. I know, I want to be home. That's what I was just saying. Getting all choked up. I didn't want to read you saying that, probably. Yeah, I'll just ignore you until you super chat. Don't use my account. That's your account. Oh my gosh. remember, yeah. And Nessa was saying, I remember the video when you were in withdrawal. Yeah, that stuff sucks, man. Thanks, Stormbringer. You saved me some money. I love you, babe. Don't super chat. We can't afford it. If you do super chat, just do the minimum, okay? Oh man, yeah. So anyways, yeah. I don't know. At some point, we should probably end this super long live. It's just there's still so many people on. I guess we don't need to, right? What do you think there, babe? What are we doing? Her love for you, Dan, is priceless. Yeah, trust me, I know. I seriously know. Withdrawal is terrible. Stormbringer, 106, member for 7 months. Dude, thanks, man. What the crap? I appreciate it, bud. You're a good man. Andrea's thinking about the super chat. Right. Andrea's thinking super chat is worth it. Stormbringer, man, I appreciate you, dude. You're always there. All right. D.D. Reapershire. I want to figure that name out the right way. D.D. Rupture. D.D. Rupture. Heading to bed, wishing you a restful night. Thank you. Thanks for being here. It was fun chatting, you guys. This has been cool. Oh, thanks, babe. I love you. See? Man. Deanna, I pray for complete healing over you in Jesus' name. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Charlie, had a bad accident last year, and when I broke my tailbone off and sacrum in half. I'm glad it wasn't worse, but when I laid here seeing your pain, it helped me get through knowing that I wasn't alone. That is so freaking awesome. Thanks for... Yeah, Candace. Yeah, I lived the whole other way though. Like already to get to the U is like an hour drive. All right, dogs rule. Thanks for coming. Let's see. Nice hanging out for a bit. Hope. Toy Cat. Oh, to catch your next live. Are you throwing cat out there just because it's dogs rule? Just kidding. I caught that. Dan, here's a tip for you. Some restful sleep. And I had a friend tell me to listen to Christian music. Play it over you and your... Oh, trust me. Yeah, I listen to some of the best stuff, I think, when I'm in here. Yeah, that's not fun, Anessa. Yeah, it's rough, but no, I really enjoy. I swear it's like a spiritual high when I get in here. Like, I don't know, it's like because I'm like already weekend and then like taking everything away out. So my family's all out there and I can't see them, and a lot of support and stuff just in, you're good type, your dogs rule, stop it. We're good. Anne-Marie, no, gabapentin doesn't work. I was on 800 milligrams 4 times a day. It didn't touch anything. I took that off, but Mighty Mariah, you listen to it all night, and it's instrumental guitar and it just puts me out. Somebody was saying something about a healing bed that Donald Trump like did a little blurb about accidentally or jokingly or something, that uses frequencies to heal all sorts of stuff, like even cancers and things. But I remember I'm gonna check into that. I think like if you look online, you can listen to different frequencies that supposedly help heal you. So Anne Marie, I swear it doesn't like come through when I'm in. So gabapentin doesn't work for me. Like I was taking 800 milligrams 4 times a day, and it wasn't doing anything. Yeah, right? Lori's passions, it doesn't touch anything. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't work for some people. It seems like I tried, what's the other name of the other stuff that is like it? I tried to switch over, it's just more expensive, but I don't think it worked either. And then as far as compression socks, and I also need compression socks for your knee. So I've been finding pretty good stuff just on Amazon. Like the things that you go to your health store, your medical store for, you're gonna pay like 100 times too much for. And I've found pretty good ways on Amazon, or found pretty good products on Amazon just by looking at all the ratings that other people have been putting on there, and then reading through the comments to make sure that the ratings are actually talking about that product and not just like auto parts or flowers or something else. Like it's weird how some people's ratings are on things. Who's heading out of here? Whoop. Leanne, thanks for subscribing too. Thanks for being a member. We really appreciate it. It makes such a big deal. Like each one of you, when you're doing that, oh man, it's just gonna keep on. It's gonna keep growing and helping, and it makes it so that we're able to do this. Like it is. We want to be here and doing this every day. So it sounds like we've got everybody's trying to start dipping out. It's only been like a couple hours, or over an hour. Thanks, LN2424. It says, hang in there, hugs to you. I appreciate it. All right, Anessa, have a good night. And Crafty Cat, I think prayers is the best thing for healing. Just trust. Yeah, there's so much to that. And like I've had some pretty amazing prayers and blessings over me that I just use those. Do you have a good brand or type for compression socks? You know what? I'm going to post that stuff. That's what I'm talking about, babe. When I just need to know how to, like my compressions and stuff that I normally buy. And like, I know which ones I like and which ones are the good ones, so that I can put at least that brand on there and then use our link so that they can do it. So I'm going to ask Andrea to help walk me through that again tonight when we're done. Look on there tomorrow. Where would the links be? Where would we put the links? Like on our web page or what? I'm trying to figure it out mentally right now. If we had the Amazon affiliates, what would we do, babe? Bought an ace bandage, but it's hard. Yeah, that's hard to wrap, and then it's hard to know if you're getting the right tension too, because like the good compression socks like say how much compression they're giving. So like my really, really tight ones are 30 to 40 Newton, whatever freaking crazy measurements that they use. And then the other ones are 20 to 30, and then like 15 to 20 or whatever. It's like the not super crazy ones, but. Anne Marie talking about you have nerve pain can be excruciating. I have it on my right side and it causes MS. That's horrible. Dang. Yeah, some 10 p.m. Ooh, it's getting late. Gotta go to bed. That's right. Yeah, we should gosh, it's just crazy when there's still so many people hanging out. I don't want to go anywhere. 80 people hanging out together, it's good. It's pretty crazy. We've been up to over 100 several times. That's so awesome. Yeah, so everybody else that's on here, but before you dwindle away and disappear, please hit subscribe. Subscribe it. If you're really cool and don't mind okay. If you don't mind throwing a few bucks out there and you want to sign up, hit the sign up button before you disappear too. It's that way you get stuck being our friends forevermore. How are you feeling? Just got on. Is it Mary Chandler? Doing okay. I'm just waiting for test results tomorrow to come back. Tomorrow afternoon, it sounds like. So they came back and took some. Hold on, what's the word? Biopsies on my feet. So they came and like made two holes in the top of the purple nastiness, like right next to each other. It would not stop bleeding. It was crazy. Yesterday down in the ED when they were trying to do the first IV, like over here that failed, like that thing bled out like a stuck pig. And then this one, when the guy was using ultrasound to set it, I couldn't look to see why it was hurting so bad, but I get angsty over all these stupid things. But like it was, he was pressing on it so hard too. So I look over and I saw, and it's like this big old puddle of blood next to the first puddle of blood. I was just like, what in the world is going on? These guys are trying to bleed me out. And then today, at least I have good perfusion down there. Anyone have scoliosis? I guess I do. That's like the curvy spine, right? Stormbringer, you are so kind to everyone here. Stormbringer is a freaking stud. Like, he's a moderator. He's just a good friend on here. Seriously appreciate him. Mighty Mariah, thank you for all your prayers and thoughts and vibe that you bring. So, yeah, well, yeah, man, usually go through way too many IVs when I'm in here, and it's so freaky deaky. I hate it. So, scoliosis, is that just like the curved spine? Or what am I thinking? Mighty Mariah, thank you. So, it's the turkey thing I dislike. Let's see. Yeah, it sucks. So I got duped when I had my back injury. Yeah, so when I had my spinal cord injury, so I cracked my C1 vertebrae, and then I exploded my L1, so like my belly button level, and then S2, 3, and 4 exploded, and then I broke my pelvis into multiple pieces. Babe, stop putting the teary faces on there. I can't take it for real. Gosh. Mop with the 3-foot stick because you couldn't undo it. Oh my gosh, babe. That's so dumb. I'm so sorry. You know what I should have told you to do is fill the bathtub with some water and then set it down in that and then twist it while it's underwater, and sometimes that helps out too. That sucks, babe. I'm sorry. So my bad. My pelvis broke into multiple pieces, and then I collapsed my left lung and tore my spleen. But when I broke my pelvis, they didn't do anything to heal it back up. Like, I couldn't figure out why physical therapy hurt so bad when I was first trying to do it. Like, I couldn't even sit up, and they were trying to have me sit up and do all sorts of things, and I didn't realize I had to break my ribs to go in and do the front of the spinal cage that they're putting on there. So she did the 3-foot mop. I'll just say it real quick. So we have one of those mops where you like twist and extend it, twist and extend it like twice, so it's like regular size, and then you can shrink it and put it away. When I put it away last time, I guess it's like too tight, and she can't undo it. So since I'm not home and couldn't get over there and do it for her, she just had to mop everything with a little 3-foot mop, like the unextended sides. So, anyways, you guys, we just hit 100 minutes on here, and then like the numbers started dropping and popping. So, got it. Yeah, that sucks. And Andrea's tall. She's like 5'10" and a half. I'm giving you a little boost there, babe. Anyways, yeah, that's too tall to be leaning over doing that. Watching from Ontario. Man, I've been through hell and back. Stop, man, keep on going. Thank you. But when I have minor curves and rotations, and my spine starting with degenerative discs from spinal bifida. Yikes. So I was saying on mine when they had my spinal cord injury, they never did anything to set. I know, babe. I was trying to make you extra tall on there. It's 5'9" and a half, right? Don't steal that. When I was healing, they didn't do anything for my pelvis at all. Like nothing. I didn't even know for like 2 months, I don't think, that my pelvis had been broken. I just couldn't move and everything hurt really bad. And then somebody like commented on it when my therapist commented on it one time. I was like, well, don't be so hard on yourself. I mean, your pelvis was broken and da, da, da. I was like, what? I didn't know that. Nobody told me that. I was like unconscious in surgeries and stuff all the time, so I didn't know that. I'm not. No, okay, babe. Whatever. All right. I was trying to not for anything else but to beat the kids out, so the boys don't have anything on any way to catch you. Our boys. I don't think we have to worry about Noah sneaking up anymore, but Rye's gonna be there. Yes, Madison, she is freaking amazing. Oh, so amazing. 5'8" and a half and mopping with a 3-foot mop. That's amazing. Just kidding, baby. You're way awesome. I'm just kidding. Don't hit me. That's way too tall to use a 3-foot mop, though. So pelvis. My pelvis finally healed. Instead of being healed straight and normal, I used to be a really good runner and really athletic. When it healed like crooked. So now when I lay down flat, my pelvis is set different, and then my muscles on one side of my body pulls up tight and the other one's loose. And so because of that tightness and looseness, my pelvis didn't heal straight. It healed crooked, which now when I lay down, it's like this. So my left leg is longer by 2 inches than my right leg. So when I was like always trying to use like the braces to do like walking exercises and stuff, I'd be trying to use the walker and the brace, and the one leg that was longer is the one, of course, that's braced all the way from my hip. And so every time I'd go to like plant that foot and go forward, like this thing would like come off the ground and be like swinging and have to lean and catch the ground, because that one would stay like solid, and then it's like I'd have to like swing it to the side to come around. It was really hard. I'm gonna have to let this go. So while I was on the live earlier, like an hour ago, my nurse had come in to give me one of the diuretic pills to make me get rid of all the fluid that's like retaining in my legs and stuff. So I got to go in the bathroom and let that go. Andrea, yeah, some. I told her to send the boys out to go grab my tool, send our son out to go grab the tools, but LN2424, thank you for being here. Make sure you guys are subscribing before you disappear so that you can catch the next one. Thanks for being here. Share, like, love. Just come back and enjoy. Sign up on the memberships if you can and feel it in your heart to do it. Had several people sign up tonight. That's really cool. So thank you so much for all of that. And Stormbringer for extending your 7 more months. That's crazy. Yeah, what else can I do? Let's see. I've got to go do that, and I don't want to just leave you guys hanging out here. So I'm gonna go. Babe, if you're on here, I will give you a call in a minute when I'm done, and figure out what to do here for a minute to shake things up. Maybe I'll go over to the TikTok one and do that afterwards. Thank you for your transparency. Of course. If there's anything else, any questions and stuff, if I miss stuff, let me know. I know I get sidetracked a lot. So love you guys. Appreciate it. For real, thank you. Thank you. It is so cool to have so many of you on here tonight. So thank you. I'm going to make sure we note that time. That worked out really good for all of us. So appreciate it. Hopefully we hear back some more news tomorrow, and we will know what to do tomorrow with these purple toes. So God bless you all. Thank you. God is good, and just know that He knows you. I mean it. Like, oh my gosh, I mean it. Yeah. Love you and good night.